Hello and welcome back to another one of Paul's beer reviews. Slightly different looking environment I'm in. This is actually the first beer review that I've recorded from my new house. You could probably spot a cardboard box trying to sneak into the shot there. We're still not completely moved in. It's all a little bit upside down. But we've got the tree up and I've got a cold beer ready to go. So I thought I'd do a review. So yeah, this is kind of the general backdrop. It might change a little bit. Obviously, once Christmas is done, that won't be in the shot. But for now, it fits. So yeah, it's kind of a double celebration. I'm actually recording this on Christmas Eve. So it's practically Christmas. So happy Christmas, everyone. So it's a bit of a celebration. So first review in the new house. It's Christmas. There's only one beer I could review, and it's from probably my favourite brewery in the world. It's Sierra Nevada, and it's their Celebration Fresh Hop IPA. This is a beer that I've wanted to get my hands on for a long time, and every year I've always just seemed to miss it, never quite got in there. This year I managed to get a load, so I'm very happy, very excited about it. This year is coming in at, I do believe it's 6.8. It is 6.8% ABV. There's the artwork. Those of you who'll be familiar with Sierra Nevada's artwork, it's generally the same, apart from they've gone for the snowy, wintry, festive kind of take on the artwork. Fresh hop. That's kind of our take on green hop or wet hop. So generally it's a fresh hopped IPA. It doesn't actually specify what hops are used. I would assume with Sierra Nevada, it would be Cascade heavy, seeing as the flagship pale ale is very Cascade heavy. But yeah, it says very little. There's no real flavour text on it. Like I say, it's a 6.8% ABV IPA from Sierra Nevada. Let's get stuck in, shall we? See if it's any good. I hope you're doing well whilst I'm cracking into this. So it's been a while. It feels like it's been ages since I've actually done a beer review. It's been mad. Anyone who moved house, you'll know how unbelievably time consuming it is getting everything done, getting everything moved in. It's been it's been a task. But we're just about there. We're just getting everything in places that we're happy with. Like I say, this is the general studio. This is what it's going to look like. There's the can. I'll leave that there. There's the beer in the glass. It looks like a Sierra Nevada IPA, to be honest with you. It's got a lovely sort of dark amber, almost coppery looking look to it. Slightly off white, one full finger, foamy looking head on it. It looks lovely. Looks the part. Slight haze to it. You are seeing through it, but there's a slight haze to it. It looks the part. Let's stick my snout in. See what the aroma's telling us. Oh, nice big piney aroma meets me there. Malty as well. Fruity. Fruited malts. Piney hop aroma. I have got a slightly bunged up nose at the moment, which probably isn't very clever, but the aroma's coming through. Fruity, sweet, malty aroma, big, piney hop aroma. There's a balance to the aroma, and a balance is always the word that I use probably the most with Sierra Nevada. I can't think of too many bad beers I've ever had from these guys, and balanced is always a word that comes up when I review their beers. So I'm not really expecting anything else from this. It's fresh hopped. That's the element of this. It's very exciting to me. They always go with a fresh hop. This is the first time it's actually been in canned in the UK. It's only ever been in bottles over here. So this might add a little bit of complexity to it. But let's get stuck in, shall we? Cheers. Whoa. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. When I first took the swig, I thought, cool, that's quite upfront, fruity, big fruity, malty hit. That's where it gets that sort of, I guess, wintry ale style from. That's obviously why they use this flavour for their Celebration Christmas beer. It has a very winter beer type flavour to it initially. It's very fruity. It's like a ruby ale type flavour. Very malt forward. And then before your palate's got time to kind of acclimatise and for you to decide that, yeah, it's a malty ale, before it lets you do that, bang, in come the hops, in comes the pininess, the cascade, the American IPA style from Sierra Nevada comes in, but it doesn't overpower what came before it. It's balanced, and that's only one mouthful, but it's a lot going on with it. The carbonation on it is really subtle. It's very smooth. In terms of mouthfeel, it's very drinkable, very easy drinking. It almost has an ale mouthfeel to it. I was going to say cask ale, but I won't go that far. It's not quite that smooth, but it is very smooth, very gentle, very easy drinking, glides down. And it doesn't need that carbonation. Sometimes beers really need that carbonation to help throw the flavours around the palate and to help you decide what you think the beer is, whether it's good or not. This doesn't have much in the way of carbonation, but it doesn't need it because the flavours are enormous. The hops taste fresh. I beg your pardon, I've got a bit of moustache sticking in me, man. It's really hoppy. The hop flavour on this, the hop character is really pronounced. But it blends beautifully with that upfront fruity, dark fruit, malt, kind of fruitcake flavours. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. That's so rewarding. I didn't expect anything else, really. I didn't expect anything else. It's gorgeous. Malts and hops in equal measures. I love that piney bitterness at the back end. It hangs around. Kind of, I feel like it's almost scratching at the back of my palate as it's working its way down, you know. It's like, don't let me go, don't let me go. It's banging. It's a banging. It's another absolute superb beer from Sierra Nevada, I'm afraid. I'm not sure I've done a bad Sierra Nevada review. Yeah. Easy drinking. Malty. Hoppy. Nice hop finish to it. Nice bitter finish to it. I wouldn't say particularly heat, like not a lot of heat. Considering it's fresh hops, or green hops, or wet hops, as we might call them over here. Considering it's freshly hopped, there's no kind of hop burn. There's a slight bit of dankness. A slight bit of dankness you would expect from a fresh plant, a fresh, fresh flower. But it's still balanced. It still balances really well with the malts. Like I say, at no point does anything really take charge. Excuse me. At no point does anything ever take charge of the other. There's a beautiful down the line balance to it. It's a lovely mouthfeel, lovely sweet, dark fruit, malty character. It's caramelly, raisins, sort of sultana, a bit of orange, slight citrusy, slight grapefruit, and then in come them hops. Big West Coast character on the hops, piney, resinousy. It clings, it sticks around, but it's balanced. It's wonderful. I'm gonna get the rest down the hatch. That's a belter. That's a very, very rewarding IPA from Sierra Nevada. Didn't expect anything else really. It's fantastic. Celebration Fresh Hop IPA, the 2021 version. I bought these off of Beer Hop, who are American beer specialists in the UK. I think they're gone, unfortunately. It's not one that hangs around. I think I ordered them. I think I remember correctly, I ordered them first thing in the morning when they went available, and I'm pretty sure by the end of the day they were gone. So if you haven't had one, you might have a job getting one, unfortunately. But something to remember for next Christmas. Get yourself some. If you like your Sierra Nevada beers and your West Coast piney, poppy IPAs, try and get one of these. They're always reportedly very, very good. This is the first one I've had, and I can agree. It's absolutely superb. Lovely IPA. Is it good enough for a 10 out of 10? Maybe not. Maybe not quite a 10 out of 10. It hasn't blown my mind. But it's a solid, very well made, very drinkable, very balanced IPA. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. So the first review from the new gaff. Sierra Nevada Celebration Fresh Hop IPA for Christmas, 9 out of 10. I hope you've enjoyed the review. Merry Christmas to everyone. Please take care of yourselves, take care of each other. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful holiday period. Until my next one, you take care.